Peace and love. Sending you out positive energy, high vibes, success on your entrepreneurship, all love, all positivity. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You hit the like button and you leave me any comments, any requests in my description below. And I'll be glad to assist you. Angel number 22 on the clock. Today I'm going to be speaking about the energy of the rites of passage and how it's used throughout the globe. Okay, dealing with our ancient origins, we had traditions worldwide that celebrated the rites of passages. Many different stories, different ways, but it was about the energy of having the overstanding of the ancient origins, also powerful rituals, unifying, having ceremonies. It's just a whole lot of energy. So I'm going to give you 121 on the clock, some knowledge of some of the rites of passages that I actually tuned into the energy and learned about. Now, we had a nationality that actually connected with the rites of passages by using death and rebirth, connecting with the cycles of the moon, honoring motherhood, participating in self-love techniques, and bringing women together to have harmonizing relationships, to show them that it's okay to love yourself. It's okay to have a menstrual. It's a part of your divine being. Okay, so it was all about, in this specific nationality, the worship of divine feminine, honoring the divine feminine, having some self-awareness of who you are, how your menstrual cycle is linked with the moon. Okay, also that your body goes through the transformations in order for you to mature, in order for you to become. Okay, so they participated in linking with the moon. They also did powerful rituals. They also came together and shared stories. Okay, and it helped them to have that motherly love, that energy of self-love, unification, knowledge of the self, and also they actually transcended by connecting with the seasons of the year. And it was a practice they participated in on a yearly basis, and it brought them closer to themselves, and it had them to harness that self-love. Okay, so we also had a nationality that centered their education on valuing the woman, connecting with sisterhood, shaping the children to be mature. So they had the men participate in manhood programs to shape the young men to become men. Also, they had the women to shape the young ladies to become women, to have the overstanding of their ancient origins, also the understanding, the overstanding of their ancient origins. Also, the understanding of who they are. So they had Muslims in this organization, also Christians interacting together as one, unifying, creating harmonized relationships of love, knowledge, structure, power, drive, economics balance as well. Okay, always be familiar with that. And I was having a conversation yesterday, and I was speaking about my ancient origins, and I was stating that that's number one. My number one priority for me to harness self-love is to have the understanding of my ancient origins. Okay, that's a part of me having that transcendence and having that soul evolution, to be aware of what was, to know what is. Okay, it's not about being separated, but I think every one of us, all nationality, should be able to tap into our ancient origins, and that should be our number one priority, because it's going to help us to get closer to ourselves and also closer to our ancient origins, to have the understanding of how they operated, to have the understanding what was the powerful rituals that our ancient ancestors performed to heal. What was the knowledge they used to ascend? So in every nationality, we have a righteous pathway of ascension, of love, of perceiving a higher level of consciousness, and of knowing our ancient origins. Okay, so I come from African descent, and we deal with our rites of passages 121 on the clock. The women and men had to have the understanding of their ancient origins. They had to have the understanding of who they were in order to have liberation. They also had to honor their ancient ancestors by doing a powerful ritual of the opening of the mouth, so the ancient ancestors could receive that nourishment of water, have the energy to smell the incense that will burn, have food to awaken them to the five senses to live again. Okay, very powerful. And when I started off on my journey, I went into the Akashic records, and that's where I got my name Golden Light from. And as I ascended, I had Mayet met the Netter come to me. Okay, and Mayet stands for morality, justice, peace, balance, harmonizing. That's a part of my soul mission. Matter Netter stands for the first building that was created in African spirituality in ancient Kemet, built by Himotep, the Grand Master, that built the first step pyramid, describing his ascension to heaven. It also was symbolic to the rebirth. We had winter solstice. Then we have spring equinox. That is the rebirth of Metaneter. Okay, so in ancient Kemet, they had different concepts with different meanings. Okay, so when you think of the energy of Met the Netter, it's the energy of one of the first ancient handwritings. It's also symbolic to one of the first step pyramid that was built, Also, it's symbolic to spring equinox, rebirth of Met the Netter. Okay, and once we have the overstanding of African descent, if we come from African descent, it helps us to be harnessing the power of our ancient ancestors by having the overstanding of the knowledge. Okay, and once we have the overstanding of the knowledge, the rituals and the power is enhanced, and we are making 111 on the clock. The ancient ancestors live again. Okay, so the actually wording had power, and it helped to connect with the ancient ancestors. Okay, it was sacred knowledge of the names. Okay, so I always like to shed the knowledge of my ancient origins because that's where I'm from. Okay, and I love how it's practiced and how it can help every living thing and every living being on this planet, just as well as other ancient practices. China, Hindu, Greek mythology can help us as well. It's not about being first. 12 on the clock. It's about having an understanding of who you are, where you come from, and your mission on the planet to tap into the true essence of the soul. That's the most important thing that we can do, is have the understanding of who we are. Once we know what was, we know what is. It's going to help us with ascension to be in that energy of in resonance with the harmonizing field. Being aware of who we are and our ancient ancestors and showing homage, doing rituals, invoking the power, healing ourselves, healing others. That was also a very powerful ritual of rites of passage in ancient Kemet, to take the knowledge that you learn and express it outwards into humanity. It was also a powerful ritual and Rosicrucian for once individuals perceived a higher level of consciousness to send that elevator back down, to shed your knowledge of your culture, your rituals, perceiving a higher level of consciousness, the foods you ate that help heal, the songs you listen to that help heal, the bands that you listen to help heal, the remedies that the ancient ancestors used to help heal. Put it of service to others, to be of love, light, and healing. 14 on the clock. I love you all. I'm sending you all positive energy and high vibes. I just wanted to come on, shed some light about the energy of the rites of passage and how was it used in nationalities worldwide, and how we can embody the energy of the rites of passage, and not only embody the energy, but teach our youth how to become more mature, responsible, and also the knowledge of our ancient origins as well. It's all about each one, teach one. It's all about one love. I love you all, and I'll be back with more. Peace and love.